Bedtime for Democracy. Politics for Kids. When she woke up, they told her to go to sleep. A story for smart children who want to think for themselves, because kids are people too. A short story based on the Dead Kennedys' 1986 album Bedtime for Democracy and the Scott Thesis. Special thanks to my sponsors, Tom Overby, Beamer Pickert, and Ayla of the Hill People. Thank you for your support. Democracy was a girl who lived in a home with many brothers and many sisters and many pets. When she woke up, her siblings told her to go back to bed. They annoyingly said, "You have less than us because you are lazy. You should go back to bed." "Why?" she asked. There was no reply. Democracy sat and thought. Maybe she was dreaming. When Democracy went to eat breakfast, her parents told her she should go back to sleep. "Why?" she asked. They told her because they know what's best for her. Democracy sat and thought. She must have heard her parents wrong. So she went to school because that is what they say good kids must do. Democracy enjoyed school because she learned and played socially. When class started, the teacher told the class to all shut up and listen up, and to go to sleep. "Why?" she asked. "Because you must do as you're told," the teacher screamed. Democracy sat and thought. Maybe it was a joke. Democracy was confused. Why was she being told to go back to sleep? The day had just begun. Most of the students fell asleep at their desks. The teacher sent Democracy to the principal's office because she would not sleep. The principal from New York said, "Hey little girl, you are weak, Muliana. I could easily hurt you, so you better listen up and do what I say, because you don't know what's best for you." Democracy did not feel like sleeping. She was sent to detention. In detention, she met a weird boy who told her a secret. He whispered in a southern dialect, "Everyone knows what's best for you. Never use any bad words. They are only for bad adults. Just do as you're told. Put your head down and pretend to sleep." Democracy sat and thought. She laid her head down on the desk. Thoughts ran through her head. Love, peace, freedom, and joy. Hearts floated in the air. Peace signs rolled by. A rainbow came through the window and she was happy. Democracy stood up. She went to the door. She walked outside. Adults yelled at her. She ignored them. Democracy loved the weather. It was warm and sunny. Nothing was hurting her. She was content to lay in the green grass and look up at the clouds, which lazily changed into fantastic shapes that the hardest working human could not make. She was happy. "Look at those birds. Look at all those birds," Democracy said to herself. "Birds are free to fly and make all kinds of noises. No one tells them when to sleep or when to wake. Why can't humans be more like birds?" Democracy loved life. She loved asking questions, learning, sharing, and best of all, exploring and daydreaming, which she could not do if she was asleep. Her parents came to pick her up. "Well, shit," she said. She was sent home and got into more trouble, did some homework. She stayed up late, and then when she finally got tired, she went to bed and went to sleep again. The end. Letter to Parents. Now I know many adults will not like this book. Yes, I included some adult ideas and language that may be too strong for some sensitive people. Yes, it may have a libertarian, anarchist, or liberal influence on kids. I made a promise to myself when I was a kid that I would never lose my imagination, never become like so many boring and mean adults, and never stop asking questions. Yes, these things have gotten me into trouble, but they have also kept me going. The more I learn about politics and democracy, the more I'm convinced that rebels can be better human beings than conformists. Yes, I get annoyed with ADHD, chaotic, hyperactive children that I cannot control when they cry, kick, or scream, but I do not think that life in a totalitarian oligarchy polluting for slave wages would be better than allowing creative freedoms in life. If you don't like this book, don't buy it or read it. To those freedom fighters that get it, and my old classmates that sat in the back of the class and did art with me when we were supposed to do boring work, thank you. Truly, Drogo Empedocles.